Hi guys, so this is a recap on session number 8 with the 13,000 in profits. So I had some issues recording this session here. So on the 23rd, we were trying to recoup a 50k drawdown in the account. So it was a bumpy day because NQ did the all-time highs again. So we lost 50k on this day. Go back and see the previous video. But basically, this was a 2022 model that took this sell side liquidity. So I was just trading the way up. It was a bumpy road, not easy, but with a lot of ups and downs. We'll just check it, but we could make 13k out of it anyway. So let's put this. So this was more or less the profile. Price came, tagged the all-time highs, so buy side liquidity, enter the shorts, and then they drove it lower to take this sell side liquidity there. So I started to trade after knowing that the sell side liquidity has been taken. It filled this gap. Let's see on a 1 hour basis. So they more or less filled the gap, produced this week, and I started trading at this candle exactly. So first I wanted to push it a little bit lower. I was trying to check these CPI highs as the targets, or potentially older midnight New York open, but the shorts did not went well, so I shifted to longs and recovered the account. So basically, let's check this number. So 150, and then we got the loss in a short position, and I was more or less commuting between shorts, and so another loss on the long. So I was already on the long side. Once let's talk about this 142, 139, 132. So we went lower first before actually recovering from, it was a bumpy road as mentioned, 28, and then 32. We were about to recover, then we were able to recover fully at 150, so it was back to balance, so as if we were starting all over again. So 150, then it came down again, I believe. Let me see, 130. Yeah, we took this 20k loss, and then went lower. Then from 126 loss, again recovering the count, was a really bumpy road, 151. So back to balance, another loss, 13k, and 31, 38. So meaningful here, let's see, 34, 34, and then so another 8k loss, 32, we were sitting, and then 116, 116. So we recouped twice the account back to balance, and then we dive it lower again, then another loss to below 50k. So I was wondering if I would stop for the day, but then I was able to recoup the account. So 198, 91, 74. So it was really complicated, and then what happened was I got the push up and was able to recoup the account. So with 81, so going up, 81, 89, the 900s, 90s, so then almost closer 100k again, and lost a little bit there, but actually it was a bumpy road until 51, so we could recoup for the third time the balance, and then we did this swing, put it at 61, so we were positive about 10k on the day. We could have stopped, and we lost it again, 153 and 62, then small wins, reducing, so back to 155, trying to keep the balance, 163, and I believe this was the end of it. Let me see. Yeah. So in summary, around 14,000 profit, recovering the accounts on these bumpy roads. Let's put this on 1 minute and see how it went. It's not much to see because it's impossible to understand. So I was long short, trying to navigate this market, but targeting this new week opening gap. So overall, I was long, but trying to capitalize on the swings lower to try to recoup. So it was 15 in 1 hour more or less. Was able to recoup and make the 14,000. So 11:20 to 12:42 my time. This is in New York. This is in New York time frame. So from 11 to 12. So basically got the lunch macro. I knew that after all this climb down, they wanted to come to the stops of people that were profiting in the morning. So this is 10 o'clock. The market opens at 9:30. Give it a push. Then started to retrace. Made 2020 model, though this is the fair value gap. Entry, could have done this short, then drive, but I was not in front of my computer, so drove it lower. And when this exhaustion candle started, this is where I started to engage the price in order to make it to the upside. But anyway, price was bearish on the day and ended lower. So this was just a counter trend type of trade to basically launch macro to go against the stops on the morning. So they took this. Let me just remove this. They took this buy side liquidity. Gone. So they filled this fair value gap on a higher time frame. Sorry, this was a 5 minute bearish order block that our edit noted, and basically I wanted to see the price coming at least to this bearish order block. Firstly, I suspected that this could be a breaker. Let me put that on a 15 minute. So that's why I entered shorts, because I was expecting this to be a breaker. So high, low, higher high, closed on the lows on the 15-minute basis. So sometimes price comes and tags this candle or this one and then goes lower. But we were, let's see, we were very discounted. So if we make a fib, basically what price did is what was expected. On a 15-minute candle, you see tagging the 50%. Normally NQ tags the 50%, even does not reach the 62% level if it is bearish. So that's what happened. I was expecting a more solid strength on this new week opening up for going short, but they wanted to come above. So this is a discount. This was a premium, so they came above on the premium, rejected this 5 minutes for the block. You see these 2 weeks. So basically they tagged more or less the constant encroachment of this gap there. Let's make it on a 5-minute basis. Let me see. So they even did not tag it. So they tagged it here. Let's see what they did in respect to this one. Yeah. Let's see this candle. Yeah. So basically, if we consider this candle, they just tagged it over there. The mean threshold of this candle tagged it, rejected there, and then came lower. So this is actually, let's see, let's put this on this one, which is the order block. This is the 15-minute order block. So price was really heavy, didn't even reach on the second time, third time, the mean threshold. It tagged it on this one. So this high comes at 1873. This mean threshold is 72.75. So and 3/4. 72 and 3/4. How odd is that? So this candle comes at 73 here. Just look at that. 73, and so this is the high. Need to look there, and then 72.75. So tagged it once and came to this 5-minute order block and rejected there, closed below the order block and came above, tagged the 25% level of the order block. Let's do it. Let's see if I can do it. No, I want to put some quarters here, there, but I want it to be here. So they came, so tag the 50% of the order block, and then close always on the lower quarter portion, and then boom, down it goes, tagging the lows again. Actually, I thought even that they would, after all this push, I thought they would tag this sell side liquidity, but they want to keep NQ on a bullish tone, so this is what they did. So this sums up the 14K from session 8 recap. Keep in touch. Bye bye. See you next time.